Marley from the Energy Boutique with your energy forecast for September 2021. So Monday, September 6th, we have our new moon taking place in Virgo. This is taking place at 8:52 p.m. Eastern Time, and it's also taking place at 14 degrees. This is going to be a doozy. I know I say this often, but each and every single moon event that we've been having since the Great Awakening has started has been divinely scripted to take us to the next level. First and foremost, a moon event taking place on a Monday, or Moon Day, as we should call it, always brings an extra added oomph to the energy and really kind of blasts us with the cosmic energy coming in from the universe. So we have a couple of things to unpack here. First of all, a new moon is a very dark time. The sky is dark. We are kind of being forced to sit in our darkness, to sit in our shadow self in order to examine what is not working, what does not feel good, what do we no longer want to experience. And from that, we're releasing those particular energies, and we are using that as a framework to build new intentions, new seeds that we want to plant for the next cycle. Because this is Virgo energy, this is an earth energy. And as we've been exploring, Virgo energy is ruled over by Mercury. Mercury rules over the mental plane, over information, over changing our perspective due to the facts coming in, and of course over communication, how it is that we're expressing ourselves, our new thoughts, our new ideas, our new emotions and realizations to the people that need to hear it. Another fun fact, Mercury rules over the hands, and in earth energy, we are kind of being encouraged to roll up our sleeves, to get our hands dirty in our physical realms. This is a time for great change. Last month, we had the new moon in Leo, amplified by the Lion's Gate portal that provided us with a choice point. We were faced with a decision, one path over the other. And because that Leo energy opened up our heart chakra, we really did lean into following our heart and soul. And that requires us to take a risk. Now that we kind of flew high, now that we were flying by the seat of our pants, Virgo season has provided us with an opportunity to do the research, to focus in on the details, to get a logical and practical plan together on how it is that we are going to bring this chosen path into our physical realities. Because Virgo is ruled over by Mercury, the mental plane, we are bringing a lot of logic, a lot of practicality, a lot of strategy, a lot of calculated thinking into our physical bodies, where we are being encouraged to roll up our sleeves and to make things happen. Gone are the days where we are sitting back, hoping and praying and wishing and manifesting in our mind space without taking action. It is time to make life happen for us instead of sitting back and letting life happen to us. So this is going to be a doozy because we are in a timeline split. We are feeling torn apart between our heart and our head, between two different timelines, between circumstances, choices, decisions that we currently have on our plate. Virgo energy wants to get organized. It wants to restructure our lives in order to allow us to not only follow what it is that our heart and soul is asking us to do, but also to perfect our skills and talents, preparing ourselves to enter into the realm of relationships. And that is what Libra season is all about. And that is what we will be moving into after Virgo season ends. This is a time for us to really put the blinders on, to analyze the inner workings of our mind, of our heart, of our soul. Yes, we are using our intellect. Yes, we are using our critical mind, but we are coming up with solutions to the long-standing problems that we've been facing, the challenges, the obstacles that we've been facing, especially getting this new party and path started. We really want to look at where it is that we can enhance our lives, develop a new system in our lives, and really see the progress, not only in our physical realms, but in our spiritual selves. We have to recognize that Virgo sits across from Pisces in the zodiac wheel. Virgo, very focused on the physical realm, our physical bodies, and what is conflicted and polarized by the Piscean energy, which is everything outside of the physical realm, everything that we cannot explain, our spirit, our soul, our karma, our intuition, everything that does not make sense to this Virgo energy. So this is going to be a great time to focus on the new projects we want to get started, the new soul contracts we're entering into, the details of what needs to happen in order to bring our new cycle to life. Now, to-do lists are at the top of the list because this is when we truly have the energy, focus, and attention to get things done, to see huge amounts of progress and productivity take over. Because Virgo energy is very rooted in health and wellness in oneself, not only in the mental health narrative that we at this particular point are rewriting to be more encouraging, more supportive, more optimistic than what it is we've been allowing to loop in our mind space in previous cycles. And this is going to be an excellent time to adopt healthy habits in our mind, in our body, in our soul. This is where new diet, new exercise routines come into play, and recognizing that when we focus on healthy exercise, healthy boundaries for our physical realms and physical bodies, that we are balancing out our mental health issues with the spiritual practice that the Piscean energy is asking us to lean into. So what's super interesting about this particular energy, and I really do invite you to download the moon guide, because we definitely go into some depths here, but Uranus, the Great Awakener, is a key player in this particular moon event. What is also super interesting is that Uranus went retrograde in the middle of the 2 full moon in Aquariuses that we just had, and Uranus rules over those 2 Aquarian events. Uranus went retrograde at 14 degrees and is going low and slow. And this particular new moon in Virgo is taking place at 14 degrees. Uranus is in an earth energy in Taurus. Virgo is an earth energy that we are going to set the tone for a brand new cycle. You best believe that this is going to be another opportunity for those sleepers to awaken, and for those of us who are awake to level up in a brand new way. This is going to open us up to a brand new way of thinking. This is going to make us much more easily prepared to embrace the major changes coming. We are going to be thinking logical and practical, coming up with some major solutions to some of the roadblocks that we've been running into. And we are going to have an opportunity to revamp the mental narrative, the mental perspective that we've been having, of course, freeing us. Again, Uranian energy is about freedom, independence, and rebellion, freeing us from the confines and the restrictions of our daily habits, our daily routines, and our current way of thinking. So with all of this being said, when we dive into the moon guide and do a little bit of shadow work, we will recognize that the elemental energy profile of this particular moon event is 5 to 5, earth and air. This is a beautiful representation not only of Virgo energy being ruled over by an air sign, but very much weighted in earth. But all of the planets right now are supporting a major shift in the mental plane, a major shift in perspective due to the information coming in and the possibilities that are now awaiting us by choosing one path over the other. With that shift in our mental plane, with that perspective change, now we're able to actually physically take action in our daily lives and start putting the pieces together for us to get from where it is that we're at to where it is that we want to be.